Ezekiel. Ezekiel, whose name means God strengthens or God is my strength, was a prophet of the Old Testament who ministered to the Jewish exiles in Babylon. He was a priest, a son of Buzi. Unlike Jeremiah, who prophesied in Jerusalem to the fall of the city, Ezekiel's prophetic ministry began when he was already in exile. He was among the second wave of exiles deported by Nebuchadnezzar in 597 BC and other prominent citizens of Judah. Ezekiel's prophetic call came dramatically in the fifth year of his exile, around 593 BC, by the Sheba Canal in Babylon. He experienced a series of astonishing visions of God's glory, including a whirlwind, 4 living creatures, 4 wheels, and a figure enthroned above the firmament. Overwhelmed, he fell on his face. God then commissioned him as a prophet to the house of Israel, a stubborn and rebellious people. Ezekiel 2:1-5. God warned him that they would not listen, but that he was to deliver the message regardless, assuring him, I have made your face harder than their faces, and your forehead harder than their foreheads. Ezekiel's ministry can be divided into 2 main phases, separated by the fall of Jerusalem in 586 BC. Phase 1, prophecies of judgment and destruction, Ezekiel 1-24. Before the fall of Jerusalem, Ezekiel's message primarily focused on God's judgment against Judah and its idolatry, moral depravity, and unfaithfulness. He often used vivid symbolism and enacted dramatic sign acts to convey his message. For instance, the siege of Jerusalem, Ezekiel 4, he portrayed a siege of Jerusalem on a clay tablet, laying on his face for hundreds of days to symbolize the duration of the siege and exile. The eating rationed food. He ate meager rations cooked over dung, symbolizing the severe famine during the siege. Ezekiel 5, the shaving of the hair. He divided his shaved hair into 3 parts, symbolizing death by sword, famine, and scattering. Vision of God's glory departing. In Ezekiel 8-11, he witnessed God's glory progressively departing from the temple due to its defilement, signifying God's impending abandonment to destruction. Ezekiel 17, parables illustrating Jerusalem's rebellion and alliance failures. Ezekiel 13, we see the prophecy against false prophets, condemning those who offer false hope and build flimsy walls. The death of his wife. God took away his wife as a sign, and Ezekiel was commanded not to mourn publicly, symbolizing the shocking and overwhelming nature of Jerusalem's destruction.